So, yeah, the movie's called Snatched, and it's because we get snatched.
That was good. That
yeah,
was so
was
good.
that a good answer?
Yeah,
Okay, thank you.
And that's the truth. Snatched is what we got.
Yeah, but it's you know, it's a story about my character Emily Middleton, and she's kind of a jerk a little bit. You know, nobody knows they're a jerk, but and she gets fired, and her boyfriend that she's supposed to go on this trip with breaks up with her. And no one else will go with her, so she asks Mom.
So Linda Middleton, who I play, which is her mom, is really kind of a happy person, being like she's not a shut-in, but she doesn't really love somebody, does not want to go, and gets talked into going by her fabulous daughter, and off they go to what was supposed to be a wonderful, lovely mother-daughter vacation, and it turns out to be a veritable nightmare.
all your mom's fears come true.
Everything that she feared did come true.
But it's just a fun movie because I think everyone will be able to really relate to it. Just all the different moments in the movie, like, you know, at one point she calls, like, there was a heist in Delaware, I'm just making sure you're okay even though you're in New York. And, you know, just like all moms, if there's some tragedy in the far off land, or just making sure you didn't just fly to Toronto for no reason, you know.
Also, it also dealt with the reality of mother-daughter, which I love.
Yeah.
So it is funny. It's a romp. It's so much action. You know, it's an endlessly entertaining movie. But when you come out of it, you actually have a serious experience with the story and the relationship, because it's a primal one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how much were you able to draw on your own relationships with your mothers?
Completely.
I assume you have mothers.
We were birthed.
I
we
came
were both
out
birthed.
of that.
Yes, we were both in
so
wombs
I know
at one
she
point.
Was, I definitely I have a
I
mother.
remember coming out. Yeah.
I was so happy to come out.
Goldie couldn't wait. She came out tap dancing.
I couldn't wait. I was early.
Yeah. I'm here. You were early? I was late. I was like a month late. I was like, that's nonsense.
I'm not coming out here.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we definitely drew on our relationships, you know, especially with, you know, because we both really treat comedy like you just have to live it out truthfully, and so it was a lot of really like living out these scenes with your mom.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's a comedy, but it looks like there's a fair amount of action and stunts.
Yeah, it was.
We made an action
How tough was
movie.
that? Yeah.
Yeah, it was true. It was an action comedy, but I'd go even further to say it was an action comedy, poignant movie.
Yeah.
So it's got more in it than just fluff.
Yeah.
You know, it's got substance, because this is an important relationship.
Right.
So we're able to be funny, and we're able to be real, and we're able to be touching, and we're able to be what the movie is really saying.
And we also were able to jump from building to building. And like kill people, which was really cool. I mean, it was amazing, and you know, our stunt doubles were so great. But I'd be like, maybe I can just do that, and then no, she should do that.
Yeah.
Meredith.
Maybe we didn't get our stunt jackets on this movie.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Now, not that we needed anybody else in this movie, but you did have supporting cast. Can you tell us a little bit about the rest of the cast?
Sure. Well, we have Ike Barinholtz, who is hilarious. He plays
dysfunctional son.
Yes, who is a shut-in.
Yes.
And Wanda Sykes, who is just the funniest person.
Oh my God.
And Joan
Hard to keep a
Cusack.
straight face.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we were like, can we just be cut out of the shot?
Exactly.
We're laughing too hard. And Oscar Haneda, and he plays the bad guy. And he's so good. He was in The Shallows, and he's amazing. Christopher Maloney.
Another one.
Yeah, it's just, I couldn't even, you know, you have to go in and do ADR and record after the movie, fix the sound, and I couldn't even look at his scenes because I was laughing too hard in the booth.
Yeah.
Tell me about the first time you two met and what the chemistry was.
Yeah, well, Goldie, like, you know, I've been a fan of hers forever, and there's just nobody that I've ever loved more on screen, and just who they are as a person. And she's like sick of hearing it. She's like, ugh. And so we were on a cross-country flight, and I didn't want to bother her during the flight, and it was fun to get to see her just staring at her little flight. She's just who you want her to be, you know. Just you really deliver as a human being.
Okay.
So anyway, so after we got off the flight, I went up and I said, excuse me, I'm a comedian, and there's a movie. I really want you to play my mom. And she was just, okay, honey, you know, really sweet. Thought I was insane. And but then the first time we really met was at in London at these awards, and just so warm. Just yeah, it just already
and
felt
you know what was
familial.
cool? I was with Katie.
Yeah.
So I went with my daughter because she was getting a thing there too, and I went with her to be with her. And then who knew? I just love looking back and saying, would you have believed that when Amy came up to you, this would actually happen, and this would be your other daughter?
Yeah.
That was the other cool thing, which was there they were, these two people, and who knew the future, you know? But we kind of did.
Yeah. We were both like, this is happening.
Talking you for yours.
Yeah. We were like, we're gonna make this movie together, so let's just work together and take the steps we need to make it
Right.
happen.
That's right.
Yeah.
Cool. What do you think audience will be most surprised by from the movie?
That it's moving?
Mm-hmm.
I think they'll be surprised by how funny it is. Because, you know, there are all these comedies and you go, oh, I laughed a couple times. This movie, you will laugh all throughout it.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't say that if it were true.
I wouldn't
that's
either.
really, I'm talking a big game.
I
yeah.
really, this is not a lie.
Right. But it's
done at a promotion. It's really
moving.
funny.
It's also moving. Yeah.
But you're right, the surprise element is that it's about something. And it is moving.
Go. I'm gonna count down. I'm gonna do it.
Please, please.
100. 99.